Depot. It's a good thing that Home Depot is so close today because we go there a lot. Today, arm day, we did chest and back this morning. We're feeling like hitting some pipes tonight for you guys. So I was like, yo, I need to get my bench stronger and I need to get my triceps. I used to have stupid strong triceps. And not that I still think they're strong. In the last video, I was skull crushing, what was it, 145? But it's that last third movement on the bench press where I'm weak, and that's all triceps. So arm day, we're going to Home Depot because we're gonna make our own bench pressing boards. These bench pressing boards, you see powerlifters use them. I've wanted to make this for a while, and you'll be able to do this too. Oh no, that's 8 feet long. Don't need that one. You want to find something that's like 5 feet long. Now that we got the 2x4 cut, we're also getting Velcro. Velcro is more expensive than the 2x4. All of this, I mean, what's your bench press worth? Is your bench press worth $10? I would hope so. Are stronger bulging triceps worth $10? Again, I would hope so. Spend a little money, get a bench press board, get stronger triceps. You ready to get some stronger triceps?
Yeah, I could get some tricep strength.
This, best part about having an unfinished gym, that lobby, it's been looking good, but we need to get to work on it. We have the area where we keep the tools. So we use this to cut the laminate for the wall. If anyone wants to come help pour concrete in the bathrooms, I greatly appreciate it. So we're gonna take this out. We're gonna go make ourselves a freaking board for board pressing. I found the tape measure, but I can't get this out. Come on, it's stuck underneath the wall. It's really hard to do one hand too. Well, at least I know they put the floor in, right? Dang. Pretty much have my own shop set up right outside the gym because we were working on that wall. Just gonna cut these 2x4s. Now, if you guys want to be a professional, get a tape measure. Mine's stuck under the wall, so I'm just winging this. Why? Because I can't wait to board press. That is ugly. So we need at least 3 more of those. That is what 8th grade woodworking class will get you. All right, and then we got these down here. Bada boom. And all you do, take your sticky Velcro, taking the Velcro, and we're gonna wanna make them about 6-inch strips. Don't wanna do it on that board. Right there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna just peel back this, and we're just gonna stick that right there. Then we're gonna get an equally long. Is there a male and female part of?
They're definitely those 2 parts.
I know, but what I'm saying, like, do they call them male and female in the Velcro world? I'm not really versed in the Velcro game. Let's give it a go.
I really want to stick it on there.
Let's give it a go.
Well, if we give it a go and
settle that pony.
Come right off.
That's true. How we feel about that?
It's not bad.
Oh, I can pull up the other board. It's good. It's a good stick then.
All you need is literally just to be there. It doesn't really matter if it's tight. But if we want to add some stability, we could add more Velcro.
You think you want to go 2 here? You want to go 2 across, or you think we're good with 1?
One's good for now.
Ow! Wow! Sliver underneath the fingernail.
Right,
you see that? Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. Is there anything worse than like when you're unloading the dishwasher and somebody's put the forks in, the fork part up, and you jam your fingernail underneath it?
Go aggressive with those things.
What's that?
I don't really go that hard at them.
Sometimes I'm like, angry unloading because it's early in the morning and I'm like, I'm late. I'm like, I gotta meet Jake at the gym and I'm always late. It's the freaking best board press ever. Do you know why? Because it was made with love and care.
You probably want to do some side ones.
2 strips. All right, it's about gonna wrap it up for our DIY time. We're gonna go over there and we're gonna give this thing a try. All right, guys. So made this yesterday, showed it to you guys. I then had to run to a Thriller concert. So I actually haven't had a chance to use it yet. But before we jump into that, I want to talk a little bit about tricep training. Why am I doing close grip board bench on a tricep day? Now, the function of the tricep, we've talked about it in older videos. We're pretty much extending your arm away from your body. So at the elbow, boom, tricep extension. You have long head, lateral head, and then on this underneath side here, you have the medial head. What we're gonna be doing with this exercise, now you can't just isolate one. You know, people always talk about, oh, if you do this, you're just isolating. You're gonna be working all 3 heads of your triceps in most of these movements. I would dare say in all of these movements, but there's different things that we can do within each movement or picking specific movements to really target each one of these heads a little bit more than the others. But for our purposes with this board, we're trying to get a stronger bench press. And as we talk about the bench press, what are we talking about? Well, a lot of people, you know, it depends on where you're getting stuck on your bench press. So pretend we're bench pressing here. You know, the more narrow we go, the more triceps we're gonna be involving in that top half position of the bench press. This here, a lot more chest and a lot more deltoid, anterior deltoid. So that top, if you're struggling with finishing off a bench press, time to work those triceps. Triceps are gonna be one of those things that if you're plateauing on bench and you're thinking, I need to work chest more, typically you need to look at your triceps too. How strong are your triceps? So we're gonna start off the tricep workout. Now, a lot of times I'll superset biceps and triceps unless I'm specifically trying to train triceps for strength. And in that purpose, I'll train triceps and then train biceps. Or if I'm specifically trying to train biceps for a specific purpose, I might train them all together and then do triceps at a different time. So I'm gonna be doing triceps. We're gonna start off with the board press, really finishing. This is gonna allow us to go a little bit heavier, finish. We're just concentrating on finishing. And we're gonna start off with 2 boards, and then we're gonna increase. And then we're gonna get into a little bit of hypertrophy training. I'm gonna show you guys the exercises that I always do for triceps. No matter what, I always include one of these exercises in there. I'll show you guys that after I do this. All right, tricep board press time. We got 285 on. What I'm gonna be doing here, well, actually, let's just show you what I'm gonna be doing. You got a partner here to hold the boards. Add the boards on. I'm gonna have 2 boards starting off. I'm gonna go close grip, 5 reps. Add a board, another 5 reps. One more board, last 5 reps. Woo! That right there. More triceps. We're gonna be activated by bringing those elbows closer, close grip bench press, and really, again, it's that tricep because it's that last half to 1/3 of the movement. As we get 4 boards on there, it's gonna be more and more just triceps to finish that out. That's gonna help big time with your bench press if you're struggling in that motion. All right, now that we got our strength portion out of the way, again, that is something I only do when I'm kind of periodically working on my bench press. So when I'm periodizing my bench press training and trying to get a stronger bench, I would be doing a little bit of that board work. Next up, I'm going to perform every workout I do an over the head. So what I'm doing is actually bringing my elbows up between my ears, between my elbows, This position can either be done right here, like I'm gonna perform right now. We can do it laying down as a skull crusher. We can do it single arm dumbbell over the head. The reason we wanna do that, that long head inserts all the way back here. The only way we're able to fully engage full range of motion in that long head is by bringing those elbows all the way over. So each workout, I pick an exercise that's gonna really target that long head. Again, peak, contraction, and extension here. That's what we're focusing on in this movement. And another thing, depending on your grip, that's gonna also really allow us, and I say this with hesitation because I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way, that's gonna allow us to target a little bit more either the lateral head. If we're rotating, if we do this with a rope, let's say I have a rope on here and I'm able to turn my wrist out. So I'm going to keep my elbows tucked in and I'm gonna turn my wrist out. Doing this motion, what are we hitting there? More lateral head as we turn in. Boom, turning, you can say either turning your pinkies out, turning your elbows in. That's gonna hit more of that lateral head. I have a weak lateral head, so I'm always trying to find ways to force my pinkies out, bring those elbows in, work on that lateral head. If you need more medial head, what you do is you go back to either a straight bar, probably have to lighten it up a little bit, or we're gonna go reverse grip. So I'm gonna be right here. You see how I'm supinated now in my grip? And I'm gonna be right here. And what that's doing, it's bringing in that medial head that lies underneath that long head. But because we're doing these all over the head, that's really what's allowing us to work the long head of the tricep. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna go heavy on these. This is another great mass builder. And I'm just gonna keep pretty much a neutral grip here. That one, always gotta incorporate something over the head for triceps. All right, next up, we're gonna be doing a cable tricep extension. Now the reason we're doing a cable tricep extension, just like with that long head over the top, it's easy when we go behind our body and just straighten our arm out. Your whole tricep there, when it's behind your shoulder, is in a contracted position. You don't even have to do a ton of weight with this. A lot of people will do dumbbell kickbacks. The reason I don't like doing dumbbell kickbacks as much as cable kickbacks, cables, the resistance is more, we're not necessarily playing off gravity. With dumbbell, it's all gravity. Here, the resistance is coming from the machine. So, as we kick back, we're pulling against the machine this way. Constant tension on the triceps. If I do it with a dumbbell, there's not a whole lot of, besides just fighting that gravity, there's not tension pulling it back this way. So right here, and just like any of our tricep movements, if we're able to rotate that pinky out, we're gonna incorporate more of that lateral. If I was to go just straight supinated and bring it more straight back, you can see there the wrist difference. This is more medial, straight back. If I turn it this way, now we're talking more lateral activation there. So we're gonna switch arms. I like doing a little bit more, since this is an isolation movement, we're not, and we're not fighting against gravity here. It's a very safe exercise. I do more reps for this. All right, last exercise we're gonna be doing today. The nice thing about all of these exercises is if you have a cable at your gym, a cable apparatus, chances are you can do all of these. So this is pretty much, I know we're doing a lot of cable stuff today, instead of this, you can always substitute in a dip. Instead of that overhead cable extension, substitute in a barbell or an easy bar skull crusher. Even doing single arm dumbbell extensions, that same type of movement. So for this one, you could either do a dip here with a neutral grip. The reason I like cables, I love cables for triceps, is because we're able to turn that out, work that lateral head. If I want to work more of the medial head, we're gonna go reverse grip, supinated, tricep cable extension. So here, I'm gonna get I'm about shoulder width apart. For me, I like standing shoulder width apart and then just trying to bring the handles right past my legs on each side. One of the best parts about doing something on a cable is we're able to do drop sets very easy. So we were at 40, I'm just gonna drop set to 35 and continue the set. So I'll be doing 4 sets here, each with 2 drop sets. Is a great way to finish off a tricep exercise by burning out drop set. That is 1 set. We have 4 total there, so we have 3 more there. Again, 2 drop sets within each working set. Guaranteed, by the time you're done with that, you'll have a crazy pump. Remember, when you want big arms, everyone thinks biceps. Think triceps. Triceps actually make up more of your upper arm than your biceps do. So do not always just concentrate on biceps. Hopefully today you guys saw how to improve your strength of your triceps. Typically I'll alternate. If I'm working on my bench press, I'll do some board presses, but I'll typically do skull crushers for more tricep strength. And then we have our cable exercise that we do that you can always substitute in dumbbells, barbells, dips for. The reason I like cables though for triceps is it gives us a point of contact to fight against rather than just gravity. So that cable, constant tension, mind-muscle connection. Remember, over the head, behind us, and then typically something like this where I could burn out, crazy pump. You can change up your grips, change up the tempos. Have fun with tricep training. There's so many variations. Triceps, obviously 3 heads. Make sure you work them all. All right guys, that's it. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. Maybe some bicep training. Leave a comment below what we want to talk about next.